Welcome back. Summer is winding down. You want to make sure to save all of your memories on your phone, your pictures and your videos. So backing up your device is essential. Tyler Moffitt, the Senior Security Analyst for Open Tech Security Solutions, joins us again today to talk about backing up your phones. He's on Zoom this morning. Good morning, Tyler.
Good morning, Gary. Thanks for having me on.
You betcha. So first of all, how do you go about backing up our devices?
Great question. So when it comes to backing up your phones and tablets, most of us are using Android or iPhone, and backups are typically already taken care of by default settings to sync everything, your new photos and videos. But you want to make sure to back it up to a laptop, especially also your PCs too. You either have to back those up manually, what you want on external hard drives, or install software with automation and cloud storage, because a laptop or a desktop with a broken hard drive with really important data that has no backup can usually mean tears, and is typically a lesson that you learn only once.
Okay, so you back up the phone to the laptop and then you back up the laptop. So there you go. All right, so how often do we need to do this?
Pretty regularly, I would say. I mean, it's different for every person, but I would say check in once a quarter, maybe once every 6 months. Creating that backup to an external hard drive is going to make sure that you have access to that data in case anything bad should happen, like damage or theft. However, with the cloud drives and your phones and the tablets you use, securing the account, I can't stress this enough, is the most important. I'm talking about that username and password. For your Gmail, your Microsoft, your Dropbox. If you use the same email and password for everything, you're asking for trouble. If they ever were to get compromised through these endless breaches that we see in today's landscape, then criminals would have access to log in and access your data.
Yeah, you got to have different passwords for sure. So what are you have 3 tips, I am told, to ensure that you're backing up data safely.
Yeah, that biggest one I want to talk about is securing that account. Using the 2-factor authentication, seriously, the SMS codes, or if you use an authenticator app, this is the single best thing that you can do for increasing security and making sure that only you have access to your data. Next is going to be definitely to zip up and password protect, really important stuff. So a lot of those things that you may sync to the cloud, like your taxes. How many of you use TurboTax or another self-filing service where that document may just be sitting on your cloud drive ready to open and double click? That literally has all the information that a criminal would want to use for identity theft, right? And then obviously the biggest one is making sure that you regularly do it, that you actually do it. That's the hardest part that people forget to do, is to actually consider this. And we're asking you to definitely consider it, because it's, like I said, a lesson most people only learn once. Yeah,
Tyler, it does. So it sounds like that your backup can get hacked. And so what do you need to do to avoid that?
Yes, no, that's the biggest thing. Making sure you turn on the 2-factor authentication for your Gmail, your Microsoft, your Dropbox, your Apple iCloud. Those are the really important accounts. Make sure you have an SMS code sent to your phone, or you use an authenticator app. That is, like I said, the single most important thing you can do to make sure that if a hacker gets your email and password and tries to log in to your Google Drive and access all your photos and videos and tax documents, it makes sure that they won't be able to log in, because they don't have that code that was sent to your phone or using that authenticator app that you have. I can't stress that enough. I know a lot of people don't like doing it. It's not really convenient, but the increase to security is exponential.
Yeah, we got to do it at work all the time, and so I'm getting used to it now. So yeah, doing it at home is a good idea too. All right, Tyler Moffitt, good to see you. Thank you.
No problem. Thanks for having me on.